And that brings us to our next subject, which is the carburetor. The carburetor that is on this, the DeLorto carburetor that's down here, very uncommon here in America. Basically, almost non-existent. It is almost impossible to even find jets here for this in America, that I had to go through Scooter Swap Shop, and they were able to special order those jets yet again. It was a ton of work to find the jets alone for this carburetor. That was until today. I realized that almost every website brought me to a go-kart shop. I think that's a very common thing for the two-stroke engines and probably running about this size carburetor. The idea to look locally, because I know we have a go-kart track, and see maybe if that kart shop ever runs these carburetors. And believe it or not, a local shop actually has the jets we needed. So we're gonna head out to that shop right now and go pick up the pilot jets that we need for this thing. We actually already ordered the main jets, special order from Scooter Swap Shop overseas, and they were unable to locate the pilot jet at all. We also ordered a OEM Contra, because that is probably one of the most commented things about this runner setup right now, that I need the stock Piaggio spring in that rear pulley to get this thing proper shifting right, because I guess right now it's a little bit funky. I have the MOPBOYZ spring in there. So that, and we have an OEM belt on the way. I also have one more question. Now, is the runner truly restricted? This right here is a MOPBOYZ CDI here for the runner. Now, I have seen off and on comments about if this thing is truly rev restricted right now. I hooked up a tack on this last time, as you saw, and we never really even got over 9,000 RPM, which seems a little surprising to me. Even on a burnout, we were sitting there pinned, and it sounded like a little bit like still just low RPM. It's kind of crazy because we have a very common 12-gram roller setup in the variator right now, and a pretty common CVT setup. So for it not being able to hit that rev, it's kind of concerning. A lot of people were telling me that this CDI right here is actually an unrestricted one, allowing it to rev. Now, that is not true with the MOPBOYZ CDIs for all the other bikes we have, because none of them have rev limiters. But does the runner actually have a rev limiter? This is our stock CDI right here. It is a constant working progress on this runner right now, but every single time we take this thing out and get parts for it, it gets so much better, and I fall in love with this thing more and more every time. But I just cannot wait to feel the true power of this thing. I also cannot wait to show you guys the paint and the panels for this bike, but I don't want to put any of that on right now with how much we're coming in here and changing things and still tuning this bike. So I think that has to be the cherry on top once we get it dialed to really show you guys what the thing's gonna look like. But let's go out to this kart shop now and see if they got our parts. Well, we found the jets local at Acceleration Kart Racing. They surprisingly are the only dealer, they said, for these jets for DeLorto in America. That's insane. And it's local, but we found it. We got 3 jet sizes,